Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Sorry that I'm a little late with this, but I'm finally getting around to reviewing Loki Season 2 for you guys, starring Owen Wilson and Tom Hiddleston. Loki is trying to stop the destruction of the TVA thanks to a exploding doohickey called the Loom. So, I liked Loki Season 1 when I watched it, but thinking about it as a whole, I wasn't a huge fan of it. Like, I felt like that the first season I was kind of dreading to watch, and this was back at the time where, like, I was making YouTube videos, but I've never thought I would write a review or something. I thought I would just leave it to the podcast, but the podcast would never happen on it. So, I was like, okay. I was excited about Season 2. Also, after seeing Quantumania and that end credit scene between Loki, Morbius, and Victor Timely, and seeing that scene in the show was just so cool to see it. And I was hoping that it would partially set up the Kang Dynasty, Avengers 5, basically. I was hoping it to set up Avengers 5 in a big way, but you also have the other movies that need to help set up that. You know what I mean? So, but I didn't know what to expect when I was watching it. And as I was watching the first episode, I was confused, but I wasn't confused in, like, what the hell was going on type thing. Because I saw Loki Season 1, but it's been a while since I watched it. So I wasn't confused in a way that I was like, what the hell is going on? I was confused in a way of like, I am fascinated by this. I'm curious to what's going on because I haven't seen Season 1 in a while, and had this excitement to watch the next episode as the first episode was going, which I didn't feel that way about the first season of Loki. I felt like that Season 1 got better as the episodes went along, and the second season started better, and then it just kept getting better. How, like, the first season was, like, it started off slow, but then kind of progressively got better. This one was better throughout. And one of the reasons why I like Season 2 of Loki is because it feels like old MCU. This, Guardians 3, even, I mean, I like Love and Thunder, but, like, stuff like No Way Home, Loki, WandaVision, that sort of stuff felt like old Marvel, where you're just like, yes, it's giving us something, but also it's setting up the future of the MCU and what's to come in the future. And it also had some really deep character studies about Loki, mainly in episode 2 of the season. And seeing Loki and Sylvie again was such a nervous thing. Was like, what the heck? It's like, how is Sylvie going to respond to seeing Loki when she has a new life? Like working at McDonald's, right? Something that I liked about the season is that it has tension and drama. Something that the first season had, but it also sets up the multiverse saga of the MCU that it's currently in so perfectly, which, with the different variants of Kane, and the secret timelines, and I think that's, honestly, I think that a lot of the Kane stuff obviously will play into Avengers 5, but also, well, we don't really know after Jonathan Majors got in trouble. But I think that there is going to be a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff in this season that's going to pay off in the future of the MCU, close to the end of the multiverse saga, right? And I honestly think that there is no way that Marvel can change the Kang storyline after both Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania and Loki Season 2. I think that it was... I think that there's no way that you could do it. There's no way you can, because if you switch up that... not the timeline, but if you switch up that storyline, like I said in my Marvel Cinematic Universe news video, there's no way that you can do that and go like, bam, let's do it. It's like, let's switch our different direction completely. But that's just my opinion. And I think that it was so interesting seeing everyone's life on the branches of the timeline, right? So, Mobius has kids, like, Sylvia's just being Sylvie and she remembers Loki. And how Obi is an author and a scientist, and like all these different characters had stuff on the secret timeline, and I was confused watching that because today I finished watching the last 2 episodes I was up to, so the finale and the episode before. But it's been a while since I've seen the others, so I forgot where the last episode that I watched left off. So when it started going like, he was in different timelines and he was time shifting, I was like, wait, how come no one remembers who he is? And then when it got back to the end and he got back to that spot where he was in the previous episode, I was like, oh, right. Interesting. I kind of get this now. But I wasn't confused in a way that I was like, what the hell's going on? I was like, I watched the last episode, but it's just been like a month or something since I've seen it. Why am I not connecting here? But no, I think that the thing is too, I love Sylvie's character. I think Sylvie is really good, but she is such a selfish bastard. And it's crazy throughout Season 1 and Season 2, she's conflicted. Season 1, and you even see it in the finale, that whole scene where she's trying to kill He Who Remains. I mean, no, it's not He Who Remains. No, it's not He Who Remains. I forgot who it was. The Kang variant in the first season of Loki. That Kang variant. Right? You see that scene again, and you're like, you just want to kill him. But then she's gone back and forth in the second season, and you're just like, she's a very conflicted character, and it makes sense for her because, like, she's experienced a lot before Loki and her even came past near each other, right? So you're just like, this makes sense for her character. You get why she's conflicted and why she doesn't like the TVA, because she's experienced all this crap before Loki and her even met in the first season. So, but she doesn't care about anyone other than herself, which is such an interesting thing for Sylvie's character, honestly. And the fact that Loki has found out how to control the time slipping, man, that means that he's one of the more powerful characters, or let alone strongest MCU characters in the whole universe. And it was funny because during that final episode, and Loki comes back, I was cracking up laughing, going like, how funny can this get? Because this is just the same scene, but for some reason, it keeps getting funnier. It's like, it's almost one of those things that you would think that it wouldn't work for me, but somehow it does, because it's almost like the Batman movie where he runs around with the bomb, how it's funny for a bit, and then it doesn't get funny, then it gets funny again. That's what I should feel, but no, I was laughing constantly throughout that. And like him getting Victor Timely onto the bridge, and Mobius going like, going this time. I was laughing so hard at that. So honestly, I think that I need to give Loki Season 2 a 4 out of 5 stars. I think that this is the superior season to season 1, and I'm excited to see where the next chapter of the MCU's multiverse saga is going to take us. Because I think that there is no way that they can get rid of the Kang storyline. At this point, there is no way that they can't do that. So, guys, please hit the like button down below if you haven't already. Subscribe us to the little bell icon to get notified of future videos I make. I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.
Hey there. Subscribe to my channel. And also press this bell icon.